We're gonna try something new, and actually it's just recorded.
I don't like new things.
It's alright.
I love new games. I'm scared of change.
Where are you sitting?
I drew that before I came. So I can get now.
You should see I had a business class last semester, it was a night class once a week, so it's like.
I honestly think I have some, this is my book from last semester, just because I forgot my last book, but it's pretty good.
Are you here?
That's pretty good dude.
So where are you here?
I think this is like.
I'm still like a voting member in like
Okay, so you.
discussion.
Okay.
Yeah, but a little bit different.
Yeah, it makes it a little abstract.
Okay.
I draw a lot of nonsense pretty much. That's pretty much all I draw, and like just weird stuff. I don't know. I like geometry.
So I would
Ever do this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just be like, here's my notebook drawings. That one's actually pretty cool. I try to draw independence, I think, there. These are not I have like a whole page of just me doing
I know. It's all about class and stuff.
This is why I'm a beast channel based.
Alright, I'm gonna call this meeting to order at 7 p.m. Chief of Nachtsheim, or Chief of Staff Nachtsheim will now take roll.
Chairman, or Representative Brody.
Present.
Okay, Representative Martin. There. Representative Sandoval. Here. Representative Pacheco.
Present.
Representative Rupel. Here. Representative Hamilton.
Here.
Representative Lindsay. And Representative Bryan.
Here. Alright, perfect. We were gonna do our little budget update as per usual. So we only had a few bills yesterday, or last week. This is what is remaining in script. It's about $14,000. Just a reminder is that we're not refunding script for next year, so whatever is in our reserves is what we'll have for the next 2 years. RNCF, $18,000, transportation, $5,000, operating, $13,000. And then environmental, we always pull from reserve, so that's why it's in the negatives. But we have over here, 24,000-ish. Does anyone have any questions on that? All right, Riley is in class right now, but usually he will be chairing meetings from now on. He might find a proxy, because it's like a mod class, so like every other Monday, he might need a proxy, so that's why I'm here. Then you'll to Dance Society. You guys, are you ready to present? Yes, ma'am. Perfect. Go.
Okay, how's everyone doing tonight? Good. My name is Ashley Arline. I am president of Dance Society.
I'm Cassie Phillips. I'm treasurer.
I'm Olivia Crochet, I'm vice president. I'm Sarah Lockett, I am fundraiser.
And we also brought our 2 dancers that are coming with us out of, there's a total of 14 of us attending the American College Dance Association starting March 13th through the 16th. So we are one of the many schools, actually we are the only one this year that will be attending American Dance College Association as a regional conference, and we are the only Western school to be attending this year, which is really awesome on our part. We get invited every year, and so we're hoping as a goal that we go every single year. It's an opportunity for us to perform, take master classes, as well as network and grow as artists here on that campus and everywhere else that we go. We connect with different students as well as professionals, so that's a good opportunity for us. And we also get to take 2 pieces. One is going to be a formal piece that is nationally known with professionals, and then a second one is an informal, which we'll talk a little bit more about that towards the end. The universities come from 8 different states, will be represented there, and we get to work with all of them as well as work with different teachers that also teach at their universities as well. Like I was saying, 14 students will be currently attending this coming year. And 10 students will be performing and presenting choreography, which is very awesome. We don't always get to do that. There will be a set of 5 in the formal show and a set of 4 in the informal. So, and as far as our dates, I just mentioned that we'll be going March 13th through the 17th. The total cost for this trip is $9,840.64. And then once we get into fundraising, and we'll talk about the cost breakdown of how much we're exactly looking for, but that's the total cost for this trip.
So for fundraising, we fundraise all year. Last semester we did McAllister's fundraisers, as well as we get money from our t-shirt sales for the shows and donations that we get from our very generous patrons. Every semester we do a concert called Real Artistic Works, which is all student works and all student directed and teched, and we get money from that. As well as we got money from a joint event that we did with the other 2 societies in the Moss Performing Arts Center, the Tech Society and the Thespian Society, Escape the Room. This semester, we're doing a fundraiser for Zoop. That'll be March 5th in the evening on that Tuesday, as well as we're working on getting some other fundraisers done. And again, we will get some proceeds back from t-shirt sales and concessions during our dance concerts, as well as donations from our very, very generous patrons. This is the cost breakdown. As you can see, registration is $197.85 per person, and there'll be 14 students. That is the cost of hotels. So coming up to a total of $4,064.64. That's $64.64. I'm sorry. I like fun number things. And then our transportation is broken down here, and the total cost, as actually said.
So, sorry. Our different contributions is each person attending ACDA is paying $150. So that, as a total, gives us $2,100. And then also from our donations from last semester, we have $1,000. And our current club balance is about $6,770.82. So we are asking for $740.64.
The current reason why we're asking for that much amount of money is because as a club, we've raised a total of $6,000, but we're hoping to keep $3,000 in order to distribute it for merchandise that we have to sell in the future, as well as an emergency fund in case we have to use it for other associations. $2,000 of that $6,000 that we already own goes back to the department for us giving them. They had given us money currently for us to go to ACDA last year, so we have to currently pay that back, which only leaves us till about $3,000 left, which is what we want to keep in order to buy our merchandise. So we're hoping that you guys consider the funding that we need, which is the $6,000 that we are looking for.
So we thank you for listening to our presentation. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the 2 pieces that we're taking. So the dance that is going into the formal concert is called #MeToo. It is a tap piece, and we're going to show you a little clip of that. Maddie, Lindy, myself, and Cassidy are performing in that, and I'm sure you guys can all kind of guess what that piece is about from the title #MeToo. And then the informal piece being taken is my work. I created it. Lindy and Ashley are in that one as well, and I created that about my grandma and her journey with Alzheimer's and kind of our family's development through that. So it's a great opportunity to be able to network with professors, students, get feedback from people on works that our professors are taking and the work that I'm taking. It's wonderful to be able to have that opportunity, and for the dancers to be able to also have that opportunity to perform there. So.
We wish we can perform in here, but it's
It's
kind
a
of
little-
hard.
we would, we absolutely would.
So we brought a video clip instead.
This is from last spring's concert with the first cast of #MeToo.
Yeah.
And brothers here have been told. But not anymore. into our faces once close to the ground are turning toward the sun. The secrets we've hidden and carried for lifetimes, we're hurling into the light because they're not ours to carry. And to the generations who came before us, whose backs were bent but not broken, we say, now that we can, we will do right by you. We will say what we couldn't, we will take back the ground, we will open our mouths, we will stand together, an army of all genders, singing, time's up. So no 6-year-old has to grow up before she's ready. So we never have to look at our bodies as broken, or dangerous, or shameful, but as canvases upon which we will cling up to with day-long nourishment and courage. In my 20s, I hear the birds calling, and as I stand over him,
Okay.
All right, we will now open up the floor to questions. Does anyone have questions? Representative Martin.
How many years have you guys gone to this event?
So we've been going since before I came to college. It wasn't an every year thing, but we are really working to start going every year and represent the Western Slope.
Awesome. And then you guys are presenting 2 dances, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And then of the 14, how many people will be dancing?
10.
Okay, awesome. And then what years are all of the people that are going?
It ranges from freshman year to senior year.
Awesome.
A lot of us are seniors.
Maddie and Lemmy are 2 of our freshmen though, and Cassie's a sophomore.
Awesome. You?
All right, Representative Rupel.
So, thank you guys for presenting. I was curious, like the $2,000 you guys are repaying your department, like how does that work, or I guess?
We're working with Julie currently. Technically, they helped us pay for our registration last year. And so $2,700 is technically going back to them, and Julie's trying to work on getting that money taken out so that they can get refunded back as a department.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the $3,000 you guys want to save, well, can you guys go over what that was for again? Sorry.
That's our hope. Our goal is to keep $3,000 for the next coming up year so that we can fundraise to get even more. When we do fundraise, we put all the fundraising into what we do for ACDA, but the $3,000 is for merchandise and for things that we buy for RAW, which is our student showcase, which we have to put on as students.
Oh, okay. So it's like like all the merchandise stuff that you guys get for like performances and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That we sell, and we hope to get that money back, but we use that towards ACDA.
Okay, thank you. And then the fundraisers that you guys are going to do this semester, do you guys have a rough estimate of like maybe how much you guys can raise with that, or?
We're hoping to get another 1,000,
Okay.
But that's
it.
after ACDA, because we have shows coming up soon. We have Reaper Madness, which she works at, and then we also have the dance concert as well as other performances that we kind of have to think about.
When all of your students are involved in performances, it's very hard to make it all
Find time.
happen.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, we are currently trying to do Mad Rides as soon as possible,
Cool.
and then Zoop is happening in March, so before we leave for ACDA.
Oh, cool.
So we might get an estimate of $300 more
Okay.
at that.
We raised about 500 with the McAllister's fundraiser last semester. So.
And then last question, you guys were invited to this, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, okay, thank you. I yield.
Alrighty, Representative Pacheco.
I just have a couple questions.
This one?
What hotel are you guys staying at?
We are staying, I have the name of it.
It's the hotel on the campus of University of Utah.
Okay.
That the conference is hosting all of their guests through.
Okay. And you said you have a lot of seniors going to Berkeley. How many would you say of the 14 are seniors?
6.
And then, has anybody that has gone in previous years going again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
All 4 of us.
Okay.
As well as a couple of the other seniors that are going.
I've gone every year since I've been here.
Okay. Thank you.
Representative Lindsay.
Okay, bear with my voice. So you mentioned, you said that the number is currently 14. Is that subject to change?
That we know of, no.
Okay.
We know that the exact amount is going.
Okay. And And then you said that only 10 people are dancing. What are the other 4 there for?
They are there to take master classes, connect with other people around the region, and work with other students as well as come to support.
So they'll be dancing as well. We take about 4 classes every day and then go see performances, or we will be performing and making those connections. So we'll all be dancing. There's only 10 of us that are performing.
The main purpose of going is for the classes, and then it is just an extra like perk to be able to perform and have that opportunity.
And that allows our choreographers, such as our faculty, as well as student choreographers, to get feedback from some different people, as well as people that like have been doing it for like longer than we've been alive. So that's always good to get.
And how did you decide who got to go besides dancers? Like the 4 people, how did they?
We are open to majors, minors, or people who are interested in the program. And we had a meeting at first, and we let them know that the 75 deposit is due, and whoever paid it is the exact amount of people who got to go. So last year we took a total of 20, but only 7. We paid for 20 people, but only 17 ended up going towards the end. And this year we opened it up to 24 people, but only 14 paid.
That's it.
Representative Martin.
A couple more questions. So you said the hotel is the one that's on campus, similar to what we're going to be trying to do here at CMU, right? And they're hosting it. Is it at a discounted rate, or is it normal price there?
It is not at a discounted rate.
Awesome. And then did you guys look if there's any hotels right around the area? I understand that one's the ease of access.
We
but is there
did,
any
but
closer?
that was the only one that we didn't have to pay for parking services. And then we'd be able to just walk to and from the hotel to our classes.
And then the SUV rentals, where did you guys going through for that one?
Enterprise.
Enterprise, did we check around to see if there's any cheaper areas, or is that just the one?
I know we did, and I know for sure Julie and our advisor Amanda had already set up with Enterprise at the time.
Okay. Are you?
Representative Hamilton.
All right. So you were just explaining the hotel's on campus, correct?
Yes, sir.
And the conference is on campus.
Yes, sir.
So what exactly are the SUV rentals are just to get out there? Okay, sweet.
So we won't be using as much gas.
Okay.
Representative Bryan.
I was just wondering if you guys looked into using the school vans. I don't remember what days.
We did the 15-passenger vans and the 12-passenger vans. We used those last years and the years before that, but Julie actually recommended, because we have such a small amount of people going this year, that we use the SUVs because we'll use less, and one person is taking their car. And then we hope to take less cars back because people will be getting dropped off.
Okay. Okay. So you have 3 vans. Okay, never mind. Thank you.
Representative Pacheco.
I have a question very similar to their questions. Where do the parking passes come from the $12?
Through the university, I believe.
Those are for the nights that we go and watch performances. And the ACDA website was still closed down for a couple of weeks due to technical difficulties. So those, we weren't positive if we would need parking passes, but we put that in the budget just to be safe.
Oh, so that's not hotel parking.
No,
That's for the
university. Yeah, that's
And
for the
then,
conference.
kind of touching on the, van rental things, have you seen, I know in some cases it's actually cheaper to rent minivans than like SUVs and stuff through Enterprise. Did you guys go that route with that?
I looked at minivans, and it actually, when I looked at it, it said it would be more.
Okay. Thank you.
Are there any more questions? All right, thank you guys. You guys can sit down now. All right, we will open up the floor to discussion. Is there any further discussion? Brooklyn?
So I think it's a little bit of a high number, and I don't like it coming out of script at all. So they were invited, so I think I'm making a motion to change the request to come from script to requesting to come from RCF because it is an invitation.
Is there any opposed? All right, with that, the amendment passes. Is there anything more for discussion?
I yield.
From script to RNCF. Representative Martin.
So I was thinking, with all the, or point of clarification, with all of your fundraising post-trip, how much do you think you'll be able to raise? You said 1,000, maybe 1,200, right?
Around there, we're hoping to.
Awesome. So that, in my mind, is money that will be coming in that we can replenish the budget with. So I definitely think 6,400 is a lot to keep in an account if we're going to be giving that much. So even if we took that amount of money back out of it in the account, because we know it's going to be replenished. And I don't know, how do you guys feel about that one? Can we do a quick straw poll? Yes? Anybody who is for that? I yield to you.
What are you saying, like numbers wise? What are you saying?
So they said they can raise 1,000, 1,200 plus if they do Maverize, so a little bit more. So like $1,300, $1,400.
That's what they're.
Oh, that's what, so $1,200. But that's money that will be re-added into the account, so that's money that will replenish. So if we take that out now, kind of as a, it's gonna get refilled by them fundraising, because we can't fundraise in a month from now, especially if none of them are planned already. So that'll be something that's supplemented afterwards. I just don't know an exact number if anybody, okay. With the 1,200 taken out of it, 5,540, what was it? So even if we did take that 1,200 out, I still feel like 5,540 is still high for 14 people. I definitely want to do that 1,200 thing though, so we can talk about it before we put an actual number on the head. I yield.
Representative Lindsay?
I agree that the amount is kind of high. I'm interested in that idea, but I still feel like that is still pretty high for 14 people. Just because it's around $400 per person, which I think is really spendy. Those are my thoughts.
Representative Hamilton?
I also, a lot of this is transportation costs. I know transportation is a little bit, if we could move, gas or rental, vehicle, costs into transportation, I think that'd be the smart move, and then, maybe take the hotel or registration, or no, they're doing registration, so.
So, point of clarification, if we wanted to split a bill like this, we would either have to say, like, split it into two bills. So, one, we could either move it to transportation, just pay for their transportation costs, but then they would have to go through the process to get the remaining bill, or you can keep it all in one.
And we have to go through RCF.
Yeah, and then it would have to,
Because transportation is only for transportation only.
Right,
yeah.
right.
So,
Alright, well then
is there any more for discussion? Representative Pacheco?
I actually have another question for the presenters. Going back to the parking passes, is there, I know it's at night and stuff because you're in groups, is there any way you guys can walk or is it too far?
So that's something that we're still waiting for clarification on from the conference, and that's why those were on there.
Okay, thank you, I can give you quick, I discussion on that. Okay, I personally do not see enough justifications for the parking passes. It does come out to $192, so I'm not sure to cut that out.
Alright, any opposition? Alright, we'll vote by yeas and nays. All in favor for cutting the amount of parking passes, $192, please say yay.
Yeah.
All opposed, say nay. Alright, motion carries. Representative Pacheco, you still have the floor.
I yield.
Representative Martin?
Can I open up crosstalk? I motion to open up crosstalk in 5 minutes.
Second.
What does anybody thinking about a number we can pull out of those contributions on top of that 1,000? Or is that, so that 6,000 is after the 1,000 coming out or before?
The 6,000 would be from your idea is before taking out that 1,000 that we think that they would raise after March.
Okay. Do we have a number anybody?
I have a question. So the 6,413 is before they're paying back the contributors from last year, right?
Yes.
And they said that there was about $2,500 worth of contributions.
It's for registration, so they need to pay back
27.
their.
Yeah, from last year, but
Yeah.
how much was that?
27.
27.
2,000.
Okay, so when you take $3,000, because they want to leave $3,000 in their
That's,
account. So if you take 600 or 6,413 minus 3,000, you have 3,413. So then minus 2,700 is still $713. So we could almost take out $2,000 out of that.
an extra 1,000.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they're
that's
saving.
what we were talking about, an extra 1,200
An extra 1,200
out
Yeah.
of the account.
That's what I'm saying, on top of that.
Yeah.
So the total club contribution would be like 22.
22.
Yeah. Instead of,
Okay,
So
and this
are
is
you guys
before-
accounting for the 1,000 that they're already
That's
contributing?
what
Yes.
I'm asking.
that's
And-
with the 1,000 that
So yeah, they said they can raise $1,200.
So
So
then-
that's revenue coming in that we have unearned already.
Yes.
So that we're just gonna take that out because it's gonna get filled back up. So add
So you-
club contribution, adjust club contribution from 1,000 to 2,200.
Yes.
So it's adding additional $1,200.
But what I'm saying is that if you add the $1,000 to the $6,413, because they don't have that yet. So they're going to have $7,413.
No, they're sitting at 6,400 right now.
I know, but they still haven't fundraised.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. I think I'm just double adding it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's included in there already, fundraising. That hasn't happened, correct?
Yeah, this is existing right now.
So if we did that number though, they'd be down to $1,513 in that account without, and they wanted to keep 3,000.
Yes, but the fundraising over the
That's
next
with the
2 months.
That's with the fundraising.
Fundraising over, no, that's before the fundraising that hasn't happened yet.
No, it is, it's with, because they, no, because, so to add the 1,200, so they'd still be at 2,700.
They'd be at the $3,000 they were wanting to be at for next year.
So with my math, they have $6,413. They're going to raise $1,000, and that's this.
They said they're going to raise $1,200.
Okay, well, that's this contribution then, right? So then they're still gonna have 6,014.
But you're subtracting the 2,700, right?
Yeah, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna subtract $3,000 because they wanna keep $3,000. So that gives them.
Yeah, that's
Don't-
the reason
don't
when
subtract.
713 is not gonna be added on to that.
Well, the reason I subtracted that number is so that I could see how much money they had to play with.
If they
And then,
saved,
and then I subtracted $2,700 because that's how much they owe.
Yeah.
And I got $713. So they still have an extra
That's
$713.
so we were gonna overshoot that by a little bit, because 3,000 is a lot to keep in the reserves, for lack of a better term.
Oh, okay.
So if
that's
they,
why you wanted to
leftover
keep-
coming out of this semester would be around $2,700,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
close to that $3,000 that they were shooting for.
So that's why you wanted the club contribution to be 2,200?
Yes.
Okay, we're on the
So,
same page now.
Motion to end cross-talk.
Perfect, we are in regular discussion now. Would anyone like to discuss anything else? Representative Martin.
Okay, so, just so quick run over. So the $6,740.64 minus the $192 parking passes brings us down to $6,548. And I was thinking about making a motion to take out another $1,200, which would bring us down to $5,348. So I motion to increase club contributions to $2,200.
second,
Anyone opposed? Can you say your number again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so club contributions would be increased by $1,200 to $2,200, which would leave us with requested from RNCF of $5,348.